Hello, my name is Stephanie Thomas and I'm a member of staff teaching on the Foundation Studies programme. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about our provision. The foundation degree is a 4 or 5 year integrated degree and it is aimed broadly at two groups of students. Firstly, those who want to study a science or engineering subject but do not have the correct A-levels. Usually that means they do not have an A-level mathematics or an A-level physics, or they have alternative qualifications such as BTECs or the International Baccalaureate. Secondly, a foundation degree is for students with the correct A-levels but who have faced some adverse circumstances in their life and hence they did not achieve the grades necessary to come to Loughborough University. This could be a bereavement, an accident or any hospitalisation that took the student away from studying, or a long-term health condition. There are many pathways on the Foundation Studies programme. Current ones are listed here, and each one can be taken with a foundation year or an international foundation year, which is for international students. There is no difference in content or structure. The difference involves fee status and visa requirements, which are different for international students. I counted 54 pathways in total, but new pathways are added from time to time, so this list can change. In terms of intake, over 200 students study with us each year. Of these, approximately 80 enroll for an engineering degree, 60 for one of the sciences, and 10 for the social sciences. In addition, we have pathways specifically for elite athletes, where our intake is around 30. And across all pathways, we take around 40 international students each year. I will now talk about the structure and the content of the Foundation Studies programme. The foundation year is part of a 4 or sometimes 5-year integrated degree. After completing the foundation year, you will enter the first year of your chosen degree programme. You will be treated the same way as any first-year student. Having completed the foundation year will make no difference to the choices you have. This means you can opt to take a placement year in industry, something that many engineering students in particular take up. You can also add a year 4 to your degree and complete a master level qualification. For example, in engineering degrees, this will allow you to gain the M.Eng qualification in place of the B.Eng. To progress from foundation year to year 1, you will need to meet very strict progression criteria. These are school and pathway specific. I will give a few examples later. Anyone studying on the foundation programme has to take 4 modules in each semester. The subject choices are arranged in 4 blocks and you must take 1 subject from each block. Most students have to take mathematics, where there are 2 strands. If you take applicable mathematics 1, you must also take applicable mathematics 2. Similarly for other subjects that run over semester 1 and 2. If you choose chemistry 1, for example, you must also complete chemistry 2. Subject choice varies depending on your pathway. Often you cannot choose which subject to take, as this has been decided by the department that you wish to join in year 1. If you are an international student, you may be required to take the English language module, which is usually timetabled in block C or in block D. Here's a list of 3 engineering pathways: mechanical engineering, electronic and electrical engineering, and robotics, mechatronic and control engineering. Students on these 3 pathways cannot choose which modules to take in the foundation year. Their departments have decided that they must take Maths and Physics, Introduction to Programming, and Circuits and Electronics, which are in Block C, and Materials and Material Processing and Engineering Science, which are in Block D. Each module carries 15 credits when completed, and gaining credits is part of the progression criteria. Here are some more engineering pathways: Product Design Engineering, Sports Technology, Manufacturing Engineering, and Engineering Management. Students on these pathways cannot choose their modules either. In fact, they take the same modules as those in the previous list, with the exception that they must take the Creative Designer in Block C in place of Circuits and Electronics on the previous slide, which is also the reason I coloured it blue. Now that you have an idea about the modules on offer, we can have a look what this means in terms of progression. I created a table of the progression criteria for the pathways that I have just mentioned. Progression criteria specify minimum performance in certain subjects, as well as an overall performance across all the subjects taken. To progress requires 105 credits and a minimum overall performance of 60% in the case of these 7 pathways. Other pathways have similar criteria, some are stricter and some are less strict. In this list, mechanical engineering is the most strict in terms of progression. You need to achieve 70% in mathematics, 60% in physics and 60% in engineering science, 104 credits and an overall performance of 60% across all the subjects. Apart from your academic studies, as a foundation student, you are treated the same way as any first-year student at Loughborough University. You will have access to accommodation, sporting facilities and sports clubs, the Students' Union and joining any of their societies, pastoral care and academic support services, and access to the library. The foundation team is a relatively small team of staff. We all teach on the foundation programme and take on responsibilities for pastoral care. Nicola Jennings is the foundation programme leader and has oversight over the whole programme. She teaches chemistry. Sian Williams is the foundation programme manager and she also teaches chemistry. Jason Cook takes on responsibility for elite athletes and teaches on the sports sciences. I'm Stephanie Thomas and I organise open day and visit days and I teach mathematics. Peter Horter is our specialist for physics. Anya Conradi teaches the business and economics modules and Gemma Jones teaches biology. If you want to find out more about a foundation degree, please contact me anytime via my email s.thomas@loughborough.ac.uk or using the generic foundation@loughborough.ac.uk and a member of our team will answer your question. Key contact persons are Nicola Jennings and Sian Williams, who have oversight of the whole foundation provision, and Jason Cook, who is responsible for the foundation provision for elite athletes. Please enjoy your visit and I look forward to answering your questions.